What is going on, everybody? It is Tristan. First thing I'm going to say is Happy New Year's Eve. Let's stay tuned for a successful 2024. All you got to do is just stay consistent and you will get there. But let's continue into this video, and the main topic I want to mention is we're going to be discussing some sneakers, right? That I feel like are, going to be good bets for holds, right? If you're willing to wait long term. Some of these, will rise a little bit quicker, but also throw in, a bonus option in this video so y'all can kind of, just see what you're thinking, see if you agree, if you want to hold any of these. I know that space is pretty weird right now when it comes to holding sneakers, because you got to wait a really long time on a lot of them right now. But if you get the right ones, then you don't got to wait as long, and I'll kind of, explain that, show some examples. But if you want more content like this, feel free to hit me on my Instagrams. If you need any kicks, anything related to shoes, just drop me a follow, shoot me a DM, and I will get you right. I'm always posting stuff for sale on my story also, so just, text me. If you see something you like on my story, hit me up. But that's all I need to mention about that. And don't forget, down below at HYPELABS, undermarket sneakers we do. If you guys like anything you see on the screen, just join our waitlist below and you'll get access to some of the deals we do every single day. Got more coming tonight, of course, for New Year's Eve. I mean, how could I forget? We're going to be doing some deals there. And you guys can even see some of the recent ones we did here. Powerpuff Girls, $100 carbon foams, $260 midnight navies, albino and Pradas at $155, $145. So again, that's the type of stuff we do. So I hope to see y'all there, become a better reseller, kind of learn more about staying in the loop, what's coming up, how to source more pairs, anything like that. My DMs are always open in there, so you could just hit me up if you ever have a question, and that's all I will say. Let's just get started though on this video, because I know most of you guys are curious about what will be a good hold. So one of the first options on this list is going to be the Powerpuff Girls SB Dunk Low. Really, any of the colorways I feel like long term are going to be amazing bets, but especially this one right here. Main reason I'm saying it is because this pair is super limited compared to the rest. Has about 8 to 10k less pairs, because this one had 30,000 pairs released, or excuse me, 38,000 pairs released, and the Bubbles pair had 48,000 pairs released, and I believe the Buttercup one also had 48,000 pairs. So kind of understanding that this one is a little bit more limited. Also, the one that Skate Shops did not get as many of. There was less raffle winners for this pair right here. For, Buttercup and Bubbles, there was a, decent amount of winners, but obviously you can see this is not the most hyped one, because even with the Bubbles having 10,000 more pairs, it still goes for $50, $70 more in some sizes. I even think a little bit more if you start getting up there to 14, 15. Obviously very, very rare SB sizes we're talking, but that's one of the main things I will mention about these is if we look at the prices right now, y'all can see one thing that should not surprise you is size 5 through 7 is going for a lot more, or about the same as the big sizes, because again, this is a pink SB Dunk Low. The ladies are going to be wanting this, right? So those are going to be popular sizes. So if you wanted to look into getting sizes 5 through 7, or if you wanted to look into getting sizes 10.5 plus, I think those are both really good ideas. Now, honestly, I'm going to say this because I have a lot of, size 8, 9, 10 in these. I feel like it's fine to just hold on to popular sizes in these as well, because this is still going to be a limited shoe. Not to mention, I feel like these will age really well. A sneaker that previously went for a ton of money, like $500, $600, maybe even more. I could be tripping, but I know the early pair market was really strong for these. But right now, there's just, people have more pairs, so of course the market's going to be a little bit lower than you would expect. But also, it's, these dropped around Christmas time, so it wasn't, it was some people's focus, but it wasn't everybody's. Some people were looking for different shoes for Christmas. They're kind of saving for another pair on the way, maybe something in 2024, because we have some really cool stuff on the way. So I totally understand people that are just holding out and being like, yo, I'm waiting for the military blues or some of the SB collabs at the start of the year, like the Race at Leals. Good shoes, fully understand. But yeah, first one, if you got some time, I mean, the sizes I personally see right now that are undervalued, in my personal opinion, are going to be 9.5, 10.5. 9.5 and 10.5 normally are never within $10 of each other. So I see something that's a little bit uncommon here. Me personally, definitely gonna be looking for some 10.5s and bigger sizes. And the second one, I mentioned this recently in a YouTube short, and I'm going to explain it again to you guys, and we'll eventually then get into the freebie option, some other ones in this video after. But y'all can see the current prices on the Gift of Mambas are actually not bad at all, right? Between a range smaller sizes about 280, 250, and then the bigger sizes, once you hit like a 9, then you really get to 340 plus, and yeah, like 15, 14, going right below $500. Obviously, after fees, you're going to be paying more than 5, but this is one of those shoes that if you were willing to hold, it's going to be a great bet. A very limited Kobe sneaker. I mean, there's heavy demand for it, right? Not to mention it's an all black sneaker. Just go look at how a lot of all black sneakers that Nike has made. Look at how some of those have aged over time. Me personally, I think it's going to be a really good bet, because not to mention it's a really good just personal wear sneaker. It's one of the recent released Kobe's that's like, hey, this actually looks like it'd be a good everyday wear sneaker. Like I've mentioned this recently in a couple videos. The reverse Grinches, great for the court. Wearing those, kind of for everyday, personal, it'd be kind of interesting, you know what I mean? Obviously, no judging, because I'm sure they're still a great sneaker. One of the, I mean, I know the Kobe's, that particular Kobe model is a really good shoe for the court. But yeah, again, everyday wear would be a little bit interesting. These, though, it's kind of like, it actually looks like a little bit more of a casual sneaker. Obviously still meant for hooping, but it has more of that casual feel. Maybe that's just me, but that's at least what I'm seeing with these. So me personally, I'm just saying long term, these are going to be a great bet because, again, super limited. People are just undercutting each other right now because, again, they're the people that, are getting their pairs in from sneakers. But once those pairs, those sellers are gone, these are going to be way up because, I mean, it's just going to be people that are willing to hold on to it, not really even looking to sell it right now at the moment. And this is a beautiful Kobe model. So, again, a lot of these 2023 Kobe's we saw are going to be really, really good holds. 2024, not as much because a lot of them are going to have, a little bit higher stock. Some are just not, not as good. But a lot of those, 2023 releases we saw, y'all better be focused on those because they're going to age really well, especially this one long term. So 12 months plus if you're willing to wait. Maybe you hit a pair, hit a pair recently. For retail, I would just keep that. There's no reason you should sell that right now because it's obviously the lowest point it's going to be at because most people have their pairs right now. But once again, majority of the people don't have pairs. Where do you think market's going to go? Up, because there's just not going to be as many people selling them. So aside from that, another one I will mention, the Yeezy Onyx slide. Kind of the freebie option I wanted to mention in this video is going to be the slate grays and slate marines. I mean, you all saw the new Yeezy slides, or not Yeezy, well, yeah, technically Yeezy. The new slides that Kanye West made, those are retailing at $200. So you have all these slides right now that are under $200, and Kanye's new retail on his slides that he's going to be doing independently because he just dropped some for $200. So I think that's going to be a set base retail price for a lot of his new slides is $200. So just looking at the ones that are still under that price point right now, I'm like, okay, well, probably a good idea to go and buy those before they, aren't there anymore. Obviously, it's going to take a bit for, something like the slate marines or slate grays and, sizes like 8 and 9. It's going to take a while for those to get to 200. But bigger sizes like 11, 12, 13, they've already been making some good progress. I know on the Onyx slides right here, those are definitely, those are already above $200. But if you go look at the slate grays or slate marines, let me check that out. As you can see, the slate gray, again, in those big sizes, y'all probably remember a couple months ago, these were like $100, $90, like it was the brick of the century. But now y'all can see 11 plus is just the range to go for on these. I would really even say 10 plus because the 10 is starting, kind of separate from size 9, and this is a very, very popular size to wear. It's probably one of the more commonly worn aside from, personally, I think size 11 is the most worn, but I mean, I know globally it's probably a size 9 or 10 if we're, going off everybody, but for the US, I think it's probably a size 11. I could be wrong on that though. I'm not, again, I'm not an expert on foot sizes, so just, leave me be there. But aside from that, when it comes down to these, I think slate grays, slate marines, Onyx slides, any of those long term are just gonna be good bets. Onyx slides have already made a lot of progress upwards, like from their original small restock they had of only 50,000 pairs. They tanked a ton, and now they're again back up because it was a small restock. There's not a lot of pairs, you know what I mean? So people were definitely a little quick to sell those. I will say that, but kind of benefited those that bought them up. I definitely sold a lot of mine a little bit too early, but some people got some good deals in the group, so I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? But yeah, Yeezy slides, Kobe's, and a good SB collab. Those are the things to hold, especially this one since it's the most limited. But honestly, any from the set I feel like are good long-term bets. This just because, again, there's literally none of them, like 30,000 pairs, plus like maybe the 10 or 20,000 globally. Like, this is just such a limited shoe. And then, these just because they're under $200 and big sizes, they're already making a lot of progress. So I would just check that out if you can. But if y'all want more content like this, be sure to hit me on my Instagrams down below. If you need anything sneaker related, just shoot me a DM, let me know. I'll be sure to get back to you. That's what I do. And of course, if you all want to source more with us in HYPELABS, just check us out. This is again what we do, sourcing undermarket pairs for our members, letting you guys know where to buy, stock for less, brick flips, things like that to stay consistent as a reseller. Of course, providing like early information, having botters run for you, learning how to bot, a lot of different tips like that. So if y'all want to check that out, just join the waitlist and you'll get in within 24 hours and start cooking with us, and you'll get access to the deals too. You can shoot me a DM, whatever you need, and I'll be sure to help out. So I'm gonna end that screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys. Hopefully I'll catch y'all in the next video. Should be on I think it's Monday. Yeah, should be on Monday. Hopefully. Well, no, today's Sunday, so Tuesday. Excuse me, I'm getting my days wrong, but I'll see y'all in the new year. That's gonna be crazy, but I got a lot of posts and YouTube shorts still coming on the way, so stay tuned for that. But I'm T. Thank you guys, and hopefully I will catch you on the new video coming in 2024. Stay tuned for that. Peace.